live.
Whoopee.
I'm going to put on some background music while we wait.
Which kind?
This kind. Hey, we got a viewer.
Ooh.
Welcome, friend.
Hello, everybody.
So,
Probably be best to pull up the band list itself.
might as well. No, we might as well discuss the not only what we think are going to get hit, but what we think should happen on the list overall. That might be exciting.
Or how we might just go over every card in the list and analyze and figure out if it should come off or not.
Yeah.
Because
it's Manny. Hey, Manny.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Manny, if you're wondering, we were originally going to do a topic on the current market, but...
do a market watch.
Yeah.
Unban everything.
Yeah, I might as well unban everything. Last turn turbo, here we go. But we were originally...
FTK.
We were originally going
to
do... We were originally going to do a market watch discussion, but apparently I'm having trouble sharing my screen on here, so we decided to shift it to a... kind of Q&A thing. Oh, Brian's on here too. Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian. About time. What do you mean about time? About time for what? Discussing the ban list?
I guess he was waiting for the live stream to come up because he knew it was coming up today or something like that.
Maybe. Who knows? What? Which one of you left? Manny, Brian, which one of you left?
It's bastards.
Oh,
too many pings and errors.
Pings and errors.
You're a ping and an error.
Ooh. So it means that the Manny is the one who went.
Colossus to 1.
Wait, you both are on? Then why does it only show only one person?
I don't know.
Oh, well. But since you both are here, Manny, Brian, which name one card that you would want to come off the ban list and why? And no, Manny, Colossus to 1 doesn't count.
But it could. Because YouTube sees Brian as a ping and error. That's what I just told him.
Yeah.
He's a ping and an error.
Gateway, Brian.
Gateway back to 3? No.
Yeah, I could see that honestly. Because with Gateway to 3, I don't really see what all they can really do.
Yeah.
Because it's at 1 and they can use it perfectly fine, but 1 Nibiru when they lose.
Pretty much the only reason why 6 Sams were even meta was because of freaking Rongo Mini had.
Rongo Bongo?
Rongo Bongo.
Yeah. That's pretty much the only reason why they were meta recently. Because back when Gate was at 3 and it was a slower format, they were up there with Spellbooks and Dragon Rulers. Not as high, but they were up there.
Yeah, then Rongo Mini came out a few years later and
completely butchered them. Ignister. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since
honestly, it should come off because, they did announce it's getting a reprint in Ghost from the Past, I think it was.
Did they announce that was going to reprint?
I think it was one of the cards that they announced was getting reprinted in there. It's either in there or in Ancient Guardians. It was getting reprinted in, so I don't see a reason why it can't come back to more than 1.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to start going down the list here. So for the top one, it's Astrograph Sorcerer. I think that Astrograph Sorcerer can come back to maybe 1 at least.
I think so too.
Because Pendulums, they aren't with what they have now. They're not really doing much. But who knows? Maybe Astrograph Sorcerer would be that that push that they need. Blaster to 1 maybe. Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well,
Except for Title and Redox, I think Blaster's the only like redeemable Dragon Ruler that can also come off the Boundless next to Tempest.
no, I'm not sure about that because it does have a hand effect where you can pop a card on the field. Plus with Salamangrates.
Okay,
right?
with everything being practically immune to being fucking destroyed.
Well, that's true. But again, Salamangrates are a thing. So I think that what's Title's hand effect? What was its hand effect?
I don't remember.
No, well, but I remember Blaster being.
But Redox definitely not.
It's a Monster Reborn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redox can definitely not come back.
Yeah. Well, moving on from Astrograph, Blackwing Gofu, the Big Shadow, not a chance.
No. Links are still a thing, and Gofu's just a free summon for any Link 3 monster you want.
Oh,
Title is Monster Reborn.
Title's the Monster Reborn, and Redox is Foolish Burial.
Really?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's the other way around. I'm pretty sure that Title's the Foolish Burial, then Redox is the Monster Reborn.
I'll check in just a second. But continue on with Gofu.
Yeah, Gofu, when it first came out during Link era, it was just, oh, here's a free Link 3 that I just bring up for no reason and then just go off from there.
Yeah. So it's all right. Here it is. Redox. If this card is in your hand, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, banish the special summon it. You can discard this card and 1 Earth monster to target 1 monster in the graveyard and special summon it.
Yeah, Redox.
Yeah, Redox. Yeah, Manny. Redox is the Monster Reborn.
Either they both pluses in dragons and restricted.
And Title, discard 1 monster, and sound.
Title's the Foolish Burial.
Title is the Foolish Burial. So
yeah, they're swapped.
Swap, still OP.
Still basically overpowered. So Blaster can definitely come off next to with his brother Tempest.
Yeah. Blackwing Steam the Cloak.
Hawk is still a thing.
Hawk is still a thing, so no.
Sorry, Brian.
Yeah. Blaster.
We just talked about that.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
Could come back.
Block Dragon, not a chance.
Nah, free pluses for any rock deck.
Yeah, well, I mean, the only good rock deck is Adamantipator. Every other rock deck can use it. Ban Anaconda. Well,
never even John the plus with all of his water decks.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's why we're saying Title is staying banned.
Yeah. But decks like Magnet Warriors and Rockstun, Kwakimiru, I mean, Fossils, they could all use Block Dragon. Adamantipator is the one that makes it busted because it
says, "Oh, search all my tuners." Okay.
Yeah. Cyberjar. This is an interesting one because yes, it's a bunch of free plussing, but it can easily be ashed.
I mean, I can honestly see Cyberjar coming back because we have Morphing Jar back and no one's freaking playing it at all.
And a lot of cards are immune to destruction too, so it's not that bad. So plus it's not only you plussing off of it, but also your opponent.
Yeah, it affects both players, not just you. So Cyberjar could definitely come back. It'll make the freaking ulti spike in price though a lot.
Yeah. Dandelion. I mean, it's a token spammer, so no. I mean, I personally want it to come back because I'm a plant fanatic, but it's not going to happen.
Too many tokens is a no-no.
Yeah. Destrudo, same thing. Needle fibers or Helki fabrics, noodle fiber. It's still around, not happening.
Also a free level 7 synchro as well.
Yeah. Jin releaser rituals, no.
No.
It says no to special summons.
Especially when Drytrons are still a thing?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Not a chance. Dragon Buster Destruction Sword.
My baby.
I'm sorry, but
just swap it out with Union Carrier. I'll be fine with that.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with Halka Fibrix. As long as
Ban Anaconda.
As long as Union Carrier
we'll
is
get
better,
to that.
It's not happening.
And then Mace is Maxi to 3, yes.
Yes. Eclipse Wyvern. Probably not with Dragon Link running around. I mean, it's a good thing that puts it in check. Life stage of 3. Yeah, we'll get to that.
We'll get to it once we reach to it.
Fairy Tale Snow.
No,
not a chance. Any card that is able to chain off of its own effect in the same chain, it's too broken. I mean, look at Zeus.
Especially with something that can just, especially with decks that just fill up their graveyard for free.
Yeah.
As well.
Fiber Jar. No. Yes. Yes. I want Fire Jar to come back.
Oh, Red Ranger's on here now.
Nice.
Ancient Fairy to 1. Oh, I freaking wish.
Yeah, but probably not.
We'll get to that though.
Yeah. Fishborg Blaster. No. Loops galore. Especially
because of Hulk.
Especially now with the Ice Barrier support and how good water is on their own, it's not happening.
And with Hulk still being a thing.
Glow Up Bulb. Again, Halky 5X.
It's the main reason why it got banned, because it's just a 1 card Hulk. Well, technically 2 cards because you have to discard a card.
Yeah. But
still, just a 1 card normal summon, make Link Rebo, uses effect, bring it back. Oh, look, Hulk 5X for free.
Grinder Golem. No. It's a token. No, it's token spamming.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, for you.
And you just bounce it back, do it again, bounce it back, do it again, back to back, do it again, back to it.
All right. Jet Synchron. Same thing.
Same thing with Asgore Bowl, just 1 card Hulk 5X.
Level Eater.
Leave Dragoon
Level Eater. Not happening.
No.
It's unless they errata it to once per turn, it's not happening. It's free spamming.
I doubt they'll even do that in the first push.
Lunalight Tiger. Honestly, I think they can bring Tiger back to 1 at least.
Maybe.
Magical Scientist? No.
FTKs.
Again, spamming board. Unless they get rid of the non-once per turn burns, Magical Scientist ain't going anywhere.
I mean, they could just also just... I mean, they could probably bring Scientist back if they ban that 1 fusion monster that deals the burn damage. The friggin' bird, whatever the hell it was called.
Is that part of the
FTK of it? Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know how you'd be able to pull it off, because Magical Scientist is only for level 6 and lower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, level 6 and lower fusion. The FTK that it was for was kind of like with Cannon Soldier, but with Catapult Turtle.
Oh.
Back in the day.
Is Josh in the background? No, it's just me and Andrew here.
Yeah. I mean, can't get the camera, but yeah, no, it's only us here and Harley.
I mean, somewhere.
Yeah.
She's somewhere, but we don't know where.
Magispectre Unicorn.
No.
I don't know.
No.
It might be able to come back to 1. Does it target?
I believe it doesn't target.
Okay, if it targets, I think it can come back to 1. If it doesn't target, then I think it should stay banned.
I mean, it's a free monster that you bring out that's untargetable, and it just bounces everything back.
And Rosie in our hearts. Yeah. Rest in peace, Rosie.
Yep.
Oh, it's in the bedroom.
Oh, it's in the bedroom, your little shrine.
Yeah. Kieran is BS. That should never come back.
Yeah, no. Manny knows what I'm talking about.
I've actually been thinking about putting Magispectres together.
I mean, you technically could. You just got to figure out how to do it without Kieran.
I mean, it's possible, but I
mean, they're all wind, so you could do like some sort of like wind engine with it.
I could do we could put in the Wind Witches.
Yeah, but don't all of them lock you into something synchros and only wins?
Probably, but we'll see. I have to take a
or Speedroid engine.
Yeah. Masterpiece. No. I've had
keep that fucker locked up in a cage, drown him in the ocean, and put a brick on it.
Put everything else in the True Draco back at 3, and I'll think it's fine, but keep Masterpiece out.
You gotta see Eyes Matter and carry it to 1, and then once per turn compulse. Yeah. That's the reason why the force is banned, because busted as fuck.
Max C, bring back to 3.
Yes.
It's everyone's
saying it should come back. It's like, why?
Mega Phantom Beast Lion again. Halky 5X. We don't need to go over that. Mind Master. Here's one that Chris would like back, but its effect is not once per turn.
I forgot what was it doing again.
Let's see.
Because unfortunately, I wasn't playing during that era of time.
Unfortunately, I was.
So he knows the whole danger it brought.
Yeah, it was bullshit. Yeah, here it is. You can pay 800 life points and tribute one psychic monster except Mind Master to special summon a level 4 or lower psychic monster from your deck in face of attack position. And that effect is not once per turn. So you, as long as you get Mind Master out and another psychic monster out, you can just continually fill up your graveyard with resources.
And then with the psychic field zone, you don't pay life points for it, so you just keep doing it over and over again.
Yeah, that was actually the combo of equipping it with the field zone.
Or whatever equip spell it was called.
Yeah. Orcust Harporer.
Yes.
No.
Why?
Because I hate Orcust.
Harporer to 1.
Fine, if you want Harporer to 1, then you need to get rid of the Dingy Boy.
Why Dingy?
Because I hate both of those cards.
I mean, you just do what the OCG did and put Gear Suit to 1 as well.
Fine, I'll live with that.
I mean, I'm fine with that too. It's like getting freaking Harporer back is a fucking essential for Orcust. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, 3 back-to-backs. Plushfire, Monkey Board, and Skulkaback Joker. Plushfire and Monkey Board, no way. But Skulkaback Joker, I think it could come back to 1 at least. Because you only get its effect off when you normal summon it.
Shut up, Manny.
Manny knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, like I was saying, Skulkaback Joker, if it were like Stratos where it would get its effect off it, whether it's normal or special summon, that would be one thing. But you can only get its effect off when it's normal summoned. So I think it would be fine if it came back to at least 1.
Yeah, I think World War would be fine.
Phoenixian Cluster Amaryllis. FTK. I mean, I love the card. I'm a plant fanatic, but
I mean,
even I think it's bullshit.
The card only got banned because you need to have Bomber Dragon, Cerberus, and then that card in your. You needed Bomber Dragon, Nightmare, Cerberus, and Trickstar Cat Battle.
I thought that was
I
thought that was with Lotus. Or is it with both of them?
It's with both of them.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're both banned.
Yeah.
Samsara Lotus and the Cluster.
All right. Redox again.
No,
it's Monster Reborn.
He is one of the most broken dragon rulers out there.
Yeah.
So no.
Samsara Lotus.
Same reason.
FTKs. Yeah. Master Plan. Hate spirals. Not happy.
I could probably see her going back to 1 if they hit if they ban Resort.
Even then, it's still broken. I don't think so. Substitute. Not without a errata, which they kind of did with Trade Toad.
Shush, Manny. No one needs to know that.
Tyrant Neptune.
If they ban freaking Nightingale, sure.
Yeah.
But until then, no.
Tidal Dragon Ruler. No. It's a Foolish Burial. Victory Dragon. No. It's
a match winner card. So.
It's literally a match winner card. The only legal match winner card. It's banned for a reason.
I mean, they could easily just put this card can't be used in the duel on it, but they're too lazy to do that.
Really? And the final regular main deck monster is Yatagarazu. No, I don't think so.
No swing, don't draw, swing, no draw, swing, no draw, swing, no draw, swing, no draw.
Even though the Chaos Emperor Dragon had a massive errata, unless Yatagarazu gets its own errata, it can't come back.
What errata would it have?
I don't know, like maybe
I mean, it's already a freaking spirit monster that looked like your hand during the end phase was normal summoned.
Maybe not make it a spirit monster.
That just makes no goddamn sense. Honestly.
Here's the thing with copy effects. There's always be something that can get banned in the future, and so in theory they can never make a comeback without heavy drawbacks. That's true.
Or you just don't have a card that says copy effects.
All right.
Simple as that.
onto the fusion monsters. Elder Entity Norden. Not with Zodiacs still running about.
If they ban instant fusion, sure.
Well, not even, because
But I doubt they'll even do that.
the reason why it got banned was because Zodiacs were the deck that could special summon it out with its fusion material. Because it only requires an Xyz or Synchro monster plus another Xyz or Synchro monster, which Zodiacs are able to do easily.
So ban Lunite Black Sheep, all right. I mean, that's the main reason they even freaking got polarization in the first place.
Yeah.
Because it's a searchable monster with tanky.
Supreme King Dragon Starting Venom.
No. Copy effect.
Thunder Dragon Colossus.
I can see it coming back to one.
Honestly, I can see it coming back too. I mean, I hate the deck, but it's probably the most super poly targeted deck ever.
Look at it this way: with everything we have currently now, there's so many more outs to get rid of it.
Yeah,
because we have droplets to just negate its effects. If they try to use Titan on this, talents, give me your Colossus, I'll just get rid of it somehow.
Yeah.
And
Compulse. Anything that targets.
Anything that just doesn't destroy it is just buy.
Yeah. So and on top of that, like I just said, it's probably the best super poly targeted deck I've ever seen.
All right, Red Ranger, calm down there.
Yeah. So yeah, honestly, I think that Colossus can come back at least to one, because the search prevention is pretty broken, but
the fact that you managed to save it from being destroyed was just an additional
Firewall Dragon.
It's getting an errata. So most likely it'll come back to one. Yeah. Will it be on this list? Maybe. If not this list, it'll definitely be next list, because Ghost from the Past doesn't come out till April.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they do unban this list, then they have to change the text update on the database itself. And hopefully they'll do that quickly, but unlike they did for Makura.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
It was 2 days of
pure hell,
of pure uneroded Makura days. 2 days of it.
Next one is Agar Pain.
No.
In fact, LP should be banned
with it.
Yeah. Okay with Firewall. Yeah, I mean, it's getting errata.
Yeah, it's getting errata to where it only works for Cyberus monsters. So, I mean, the only decks, though...
And it's going to be once per turn.
Yeah.
I mean, the only decks that will really benefit from it are, like, Salamangreats, Adignister, and everything. But honestly...
And Code Talker.
But honestly, they could kind of use the boost if they wanted to make the cyber archetype relevant again.
Yeah.
And even the extra link board isn't really that relevant with Master Rule 5.
What does Pissy do again? Pissy summons from the Grave or Banish.
Yeah.
LP summons from hand or deck.
Yeah.
So a monster that just says free summon from the deck is
broken.
Absolutely good.
Heavy Metal Foes Electromite.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm surprised that it didn't come back.
I can see this coming back to one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't on the last list with the new Electromite support.
Metal support, yeah.
Metal support coming out. I mean, they did it with
Bardiche when the Fan Rage came out, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm possibly thinking that it might come off, because I know in Ghost from the Past, they've announced Metal reprints in it. Yeah.
So if you're watching, get your hand on a play set of those, because I guarantee if it comes off the list, they're going to skyrocket in price.
I mean, they kind of already did. They're basically almost about like $10-15 right now for the originals.
But even then, that's affordable to like maybe the $40 or $50 it could potentially be.
Then again, if it does come off, it'll most likely be getting reprinted.
Yeah, but even still, I mean, I'm talking about the original pieces.
Yeah, for all those people that want the originals.
Because once it gets announced, all Pendulum players, including Derek, are going to be just swarming on getting them.
Plus the new freaking Dorime card archetype coming out too, and
so they have every incentive of wanting
adapter. So why not?
They have every incentive of bringing Electromite back to one. Nightmare Goblin and Mermaid. No one either.
No Goblin.
Yeah.
Mermaid, yes.
No. You're only saying that because you like Orcus.
Yes!
No! Link Cross. No.
No. We just had him banned.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's kind of a Halkyfibrix thing.
Plus tokens.
Yeah, if Halkyfibrix gets hit, then Link Cross, maybe. But that's a big maybe. Because that was the whole thing with Halkyfibrix, where Link Cross was mainly used with Halkyfibrix.
It was either Hulk or in case of Infernobles, it's sold.
Yeah. Summon Sorceress. I don't know on this one, actually. Well, I guess if Halkyfibrix is still in the game, it probably shouldn't.
Because those two cards cannot exist in the same format because when the OCG had those two in the same format, it was just absolutely freaking bonkers.
It's
like, okay, summon Hulk, get out your O-Lion, leak those two into Summon Stork. O-Lion summons the token. Oh look, monster effect. Free deck summon. Nope.
Yeah. Gumblar Dragon. No.
No loops.
No hand loops.
No loops, brother.
Ancient Fairy Dragon.
Yes.
Probably to 1. Yeah.
It'll make my FAs good again. That's all I can say.
Danglong. Yes. Bring it back.
For Scott, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care either way, but honestly, I don't think it should be on the list.
I mean, what's going to use it? Fucking Zephyra most?
Yeah. Ib. No. No.
No?
No. Tempest Magician. FTKs. No. We do not like FTKs.
No one has FTKs.
Xyz Monsters is actually the most...
that's a lot of Xyz Monsters.
That's a lot. And there's no rituals that are forbidden currently.
Yeah, we got rid of the few ones like recently.
Yeah. Lavable Chain. I would say no. It's kind of in the same boat as Tempest, as being a generic Foolish Burial. Because the difference with this and Beatrice is that Beatrice has to be in BAs, but with...
I mean, Beatrice doesn't have to be in BAs. I mean, as long as you're able to make a hard rank 6, then you just go into her.
Yeah, but rank 4s are a lot easier to make.
Yeah.
And besides, it's just a lot easier. MX Saber Invoker.
No.
You think so?
Zodiacs.
Isn't it rank 3?
Yeah, you use take Tomborg and Terratop to bring you back out.
Huh.
Yeah, you do that, and then you do your Zodiac place from there.
Hey Angel, welcome back to our stream.
Hello.
Yeah.
I wasn't here last time because I was at work.
Yeah. Harp to 3. Hey, you got another fanatic.
Hey Angel, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm gonna turn on the AC.
Angel knows what I'm talking about with Harp. But the 3, no. I see it more just being at 1 first, and then we'll figure out everything from there. Hey, Hardy! Hey, Bubba. Are you eating?
Shockmaster. No.
No.
No, it's too generic and too broken.
Hardy. Want me in the stream? Want me in the stream, Hardy?
Number 42, Galaxy Tomahawk.
It's a doggo.
Yeah, it is doggo.
Tokens, no.
No, yeah, tokens. Rongo Miniad.
No.
Fuck no.
Monster that says, oh, you can't summon anything. All
yeah,
right.
Not a chance.
Especially since we still have Gossip Shadow still legal.
As a thought. No.
No. No thoughts.
Salamangreat Mirage Stelio.
Yes.
Bring it back. Salamangreats aren't doing anything, and they still won't do much even with Mirage Stelio, because its biggest drawback is that it locks you into activating fire monsters' effects if you use its effect, which it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Tellarknight,
Ptolemaeus. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it gives you a free freaking infinity, but that was the only reason why it gave you it kept it in the first place. Plus, honestly, Tellarknights need the card.
Yeah, they probably could use the card.
I mean, sure, it's it's a generic rank 4 and stuff, but I think he's like I was like three monsters for its summon first.
Yeah.
I think you detach the summon rank 5 or higher, rank 5 or 6, I think.
Wind up carriers and mighty. Ban Hunter, and you can bring this card back.
Yes.
But Hunter should be banned anyway.
Just do what the OCG did. They banned Hunter, brought back Zen Mighty. It ain't doing shit.
Zodiac Broad Bowl.
No.
All right.
Zodiacs already have Dryden back. We don't need to give them their free.
I would be
Broad Bowl
fine.
summons from there, right?
It searches.
Broad Bowl searches, okay.
Yeah, I would almost be fine with Dryden coming back to either 2 or 3
Zexal
as long as Broad Bowl gets stays banned.
Zexal should be banned. Then again, it's not really doing anything right now, so
except the Numerons, but even then, I mean, I think Numerons had a top like a couple months ago, but even then it was.
But still, it should be something that should be accounted for. Brilliant
Fusion, no, not without a heavy restriction on it. It's too generic.
I can see it coming back if they ban Seraphonite.
Yeah,
but even then, if they do that, it'll make Brilliant Fusion absolutely freaking useless.
Yeah,
in basically everything except for Gem Knights, obviously. Yeah. But until then, no.
Butterfly Dagger Elma, no. As long as Royal Magical Library is out and about, it can't happen.
And too bad we can't summon the freaking Guardian to
the most useless main deck monster ever. Quite literally useless.
Because you can't even freaking summon it.
Yeah. Card of Safe Return, no. Not much per turn drawing every time you special summon. Fuck no.
With everything going on now, okay.
Change of Heart.
I can see it coming back.
I mean, it could, but I mean, talents are out.
Pretty sure Infernoble could abuse Alma.
You can't.
Why?
You literally cannot summon it without its equip card.
He's talking about the equip spell being used in Infernoble. But even that, like, why the frick would you use it?
Blaster to 1. Croc the Jam. Hey, Croc the Jam. Blaster to 1. We actually discussed that earlier. We are comfortable with it coming back to 1, but Tidal and Redox, no, those ones are too broken.
Out of all 4 of them, the weakest ones are obviously Blaster and Tempest.
Yeah, so
all strongest being Tidal and freaking Redox.
Yeah. Have a change of heart and bring it back. Good one, Angel.
I mean, I can honestly see change of heart coming back. I mean, it's not really that bad.
All right. Yeah, I wasn't there at the time. Just showing. Yeah, no worries.
You're fine, Crow. Just whatever else you have ideas on thinking of, just let us know, and we'll give our opinion on it.
Yeah. All right. Change of heart. I mean, it could come back, but again, talents are out, so I don't think they would. Because of money.
I mean, talents is basically the same freaking thing.
Yeah. Chicken Game. It's such a weird card.
It's a weird card that gives you free pluses.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, probably not. Cold Wave. Probably not.
That's the one that says you can't set or play your spells and traps, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we still have Heat Wave, which still doesn't say you can't friggin' summon effect monsters. But even then, there's no real decks that are playing that except for the freaking Spiral Serpent, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. Confiscation. No.
We have talents for that already.
Yeah. Delinquent Duo.
No.
Dimensional Fissure.
CG to 1 since it was abused with pseudo space. I mean, I see what you mean there, Manny. I mean that's basically how it was with the chicken game, because you do it, you draw, got rid of it with pseudo space, you banish it with pseudo space, you get another draw card.
Time Seal can come back, I believe. I mean, the only way I can see it being used is if you lightning storm your opponent's
whole back row and use this.
Croc, we'll get to that when we get into the traps, which are coming up soon. But I actually do have something to talk about for that. Dimension Fusion, no. I mean, just a mere 2,000 life points of special summon your entire banished pile. especially with Orcus and Virtual World and Drytron running around.
I mean, Drytrons don't really banish anything.
Well, even still.
I mean, the only real use you can get off of it is probably from Phantom Knights, Orcus, obviously, but Orcus just most likely just recycle all their banished stuff back anyway.
Yeah, no, not happening.
And then Virtual World just also does the same thing where they just put all their stuff back into the deck.
Giant Trunade. No. Self-bouncing is nice, but it's too broken of a concept.
Giant Trunade.
Graceful Charity. Do I even really need to explain why?
Dangers.
Dangers, Dark World, Fabled, literally any deck. It's literally nothing but pluses.
Any deck that says, "Oh, look, my hand." Nope. Infinities.
Infinities, yes.
Kind of.
Orcus.
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? Draw 3. Oh, I got 2 symbol skeletons. Goodbye.
Why would you waste 2 symbol skeletons?
I don't know. You're the Orcus player. I'm not. Graceful. Yes, it is, Angel. I'm sorry, but it really is. It gives you
that bad.
It gives you too much advantage off of it.
Plus, it'll make every hand discard deck meta.
Yeah.
Or be good again.
Heavy Storm. No.
If we can't have Trunade, we can't have Heavy Storm. Yeah. That's why you must buy Lightning Storms. So says Konami.
Kaiser Coliseum. No.
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 It was mainly abused with Bujins.
It's basically a different
and then with Bujins getting more support coming up, no.
It's basically a watered down version of Mystic Lion. So no, not happening.
Yay, Danger Dark World. Shut up, man.
Last Will. No way.
What the card do again?
If you lose if a monster is sent from your field to the graveyard, you can activate it. Or no, it's a normal spell. During the turn, and when a monster is sent from your field to the graveyard, you can activate it and special summon a monster from your deck with 1500 or less attack. And it's not once per turn.
Whack.
So if you summon, you link away, and you have 3 of them, it's like, oh, 3 free special summons? Yes, please.
Whack. Whack. Whack.
Mass Driver.
Good evening, Sebastian. It is afternoon for us.
But good evening to you.
Yes.
Welcome to the stream. Since you're new here, we're currently going through the ban list and discussing each card and we think if it should come off or not. And at the end, we're going to discuss what the next list should have in store. So if you have any questions or anything that you want to comment about the list or anything, just feel free to put it in and we'll give you our opinion. But Mass Driver, unless it gives a errata once per turn, it's not happening.
FTKs.
Metamorphosis. No. Just no.
But I want to summon my Neo Bubble Man, though.
Fuck Neo Bubble Man. If you gotta tell you what, if Metamorphosis gets a errata where it says you can only special summon Neo Bubble Man with this, in the first, then it could come back.
I'm pretty sure there was like multiple cards that could be summoned through Metamorphosis regularly, you know?
Yeah.
But my Neo Bubble Man, no.
Mirage of Nightmare, no. You draw until you have 4 cards in your hand, but then you have to discard 4 cards. I mean,
if discard decks would love that.
If it got a errata like Imperial Order to where that was not an option, whether it's on the field or not, that would be one thing.
Make it a mandatory thing?
Make it a mandatory thing, because the reason why it was banned is that people would activate it, draw 4 cards, and then would get rid of it. Especially in True Dracos. Like, they can activate that, tribute it to summon a monster, a True Draco monster. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
All right, Painful Choice. No.
What did I do again?
You reveal 5 monsters in your deck. Your opponent chooses one of them to go to your hand, and the rest go to the graveyard.
Whack.
Whack, yes. It's probably the most broken card.
For graveyard decks.
For any deck, honestly. Yeah, it was easy to exploit Mirage of Nightmare. I literally watch
Dude,
watching
that
you-
combo so many times in the show.
Yeah, basically
Maybe the
watch
first
that
season.
watch that combo and you'll realize why it's banned. Pot of Greed.
What does it do? Hey guys, that just got here. Mini Venom. Hello.
Hi, Mini Venom. Since you just got here, we are currently going through the ban list, going card by card, basically, and we're discussing our opinion. If it should get banned or not. If you want to play catch up, you can shoot to the beginning of the video and just kind of skim through up until you get to live.
It's 22. Wow, it's like 10 o'clock in Germany right now.
Oh.
And I actually have a question. Everyone says put Eldritch on check. Konami would limit Sanguine, but the OCG has Curse Eldritch limited, which I say Curse Eldritch most likely.
Yeah, because it is its searcher.
Yeah.
I mean, special summoning from the deck is good, but it's a trap, and you have to set it up beforehand. And even then, you can get both advantages off of Cursed Eldritch, where you search it and then you can pitch it and get its graveyard effect.
So yeah, to mainly just check Eldritch, just hit the Curse Eldritch because that's their main searcher for everything.
Yeah, in Eldritch, you can't hit the actual Golden Lord because it would literally kill the deck and it'd be useless. Because the whole deck revolves around the Golden Boy.
Yeah.
So unless they get other extra deck Eldritch monsters, which I highly doubt they will. Or main deck, which I doubt they will. You can't touch the Golden Boy. Premature Burial. No. Self-bouncing again.
Also Power Token Searcher for free.
Yeah. Rank up Magic, Argent
Chaos Force. Yes.
I mean, yeah.
If you ban Zexal, yes.
Yeah, because it was banned because of Zexal.
Yeah, because you pitch it. Oh, get back to my hand.
Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. No. Hard, no. Unless it gets a once per turn effect or restriction, sorry, it ain't coming off. Because it gets you a search, and if you have 3 or more spells in the graveyard,
you draw a card.
You draw a card. No Angel, no buts. No buts.
But Engage.
And it's not once per turn. Tell you what, Angel, if it gets a once per turn errata, then
to 1.
No, not even to 1. Because you can recur it with Kagari. If it gets a hard once per turn, then it can come back. Until then, not happening.
Plus, drawing Engage off Engage is busted.
Yeah, it is.
I should know. I faced that a lot.
Hell, he played the deck when it first came out.
Not fully.
But Engage into Engage is so good. You
Shut up,
just
baby.
said that, Manny.
I mean, I played it, but not full power because I only had like 1 freaking Engage out of the 6 goddamn boxes we opened up.
Banish the Engage and you're good to go. But yeah, you got to do that with DD Crow, most likely. But that's mostly it. But
yeah, we need to have it first in your hand.
Yeah. Again, Angel, it needs a hard once per turn errata for it to be good, to come off. Smoke Grenade. No.
We just had that banned.
Yeah. No.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't want Engage to come back personally. Yeah, he knows what's going on.
Yeah. Snatch Steel. No.
Bring it back from the ban end again. That was so funny.
Soul Charge. That one's a bit tricky because it does have a hard drawback of life points, but again, life points are more of a resource at this point.
In Yu-Gi-Oh, life points don't matter.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's more about the field presence that really defines who wins the game.
I honestly say it should stay banned.
Yeah, probably. Spellbook of Judgment. No, it's the same thing with it was probably the deck that rivaled Dragon Rulers in power because of this card.
No one wants books to read either.
It literally gains you like +7 in advantage if you play right. The grass looks greener. I'll say this. I loved the card because I used it in Skull Servant / Eldritch decks and zombie decks. But even I think it's too broken to stay banned because you could basically run any
that grass looks banned. Nice one, Croak.
Yeah, nice one. Thanks, Croak. I lost my train of thought. Even I think that in any graveyard-centric deck, like Orchid, like Light Sworns, like Orcus, like Infernoids,
especially Infernoids,
like any deck like that can just cap at 60 cards, and then that card is instantly busted. mean, sure, yeah, it can be ashed. Sure, it can be negated. But still, do you really want to risk that for getting like 20 plus cards in advantage? I don't think so.
Mason and then manage just put chaos. Oh, chaos also counts too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good for thunders.
Yeah. Last spell, the Forceful Century. No.
Again, we have talents for that.
Yeah. All right, on to the traps. Last turn. No. Because all you need is Jowgen, Wall of Light, and last turn, and you win. That's literally all you need.
Whack.
Because you summon out the Jowgen.
They can't summon.
They can't special summon. You set
Wall
of Light, and last turn, you activate Wall of Light, pay 7,000 life points, activate last turn, because now you have your life points are 1,000 or less. Activate last turn, and they can't do anything, and they lose.
So basically, you're just a free win.
Goat was so OP. Return from the different dimension. Same thing as the
Dimension Fusion.
Dimension Fusion, only in trap form, but still,
and doesn't pay life points.
But still, trap or not, it's still broken. Royal Oppression, no. Just no. You know how broken this would be in my Grand Manju deck?
What does it do again?
Not once per turn. It's a continuous trap. Not once per turn. Whenever your opponent special summons a monster, you pay 800 life points to negate and destroy the monster. To negate the summon and destroy the monster, and either player can activate the effect. And it's not once per turn.
So it's just a free negate a summon for both players.
Yes. But it's only for special summons. So if you put it in True Draco, if you put it in Grand Manju, if you can put it in any Monarchs, Brian, if you can put it in almost any deck, and you're good. Set up a board, set it down. Your opponent goes, activate it. What are you gonna do? I got almost infinite summons for you
for 800 life points.
For 800 life points each.
No.
Yeah. Self-destruct button. Draw. I actually want this card back.
So no, I don't lose. We draw.
Well, looks like I win. We win.
Ooh, what is this about to do?
I actually like the card, but Konami hates draws, so they just banned it. Because I think once people really understood like that they could use it, it was like all over the place.
Yeah, but did you need to have your life points like 6,000 or less the year opponent or something?
Yeah, I think it was in contrast with life equalizer. And people are mainly running this just for the lulls. That's literally all they were using it for.
Yeah, and then they're like, nope, we don't want any more draws. We're just going to ban this card.
Yeah. 6 cents. No.
That's just free draws.
Free draws or free graveyard setup. There's absolutely
no negatives.
No negatives. Time Seal. Going back to what you're saying about Time Seal. No, it should come back because. Again, it's not once per turn, but you don't really need it to be once per turn. It's normal trap, which means you can get it from trap tricks. And any card that prevents your opponent from, drawing a card for their turn, no.
It skips their draw phase.
It skips their draw phase. So
it's basically Yagurasu but a trap.
Yeah. Slow or not, no. Trap Dust Shoot. I honestly don't really know about this one. What do you think?
I don't remember what it did.
I'll look it up real quick.
I don't remember what Trap Shoot even did. Are there any speculations about the meta after the Boundless? What the new best decks will be, or ideas which cards could be massively increased in price?
Yeah,
we will go over that after
after the band section.
Yeah.
We were just doing
discussion.
We were just going through the list just to kind of do a little kill time, but then we're going to go to our real topic at the end.
Discard a card if your opponent has 4 more cards in your hand. Okay.
Yeah, activate only when your opponent has 4 more cards in your hand. Look at your opponent's hand, select a monster in it, and return it to the owner's deck. So yeah, basically you get free information from your opponent, plus you get to spin a monster back to their deck.
Oh, it's a nice new beer you have in your hand. This is Ash Blossom's good.
All right, ultimate offering. No. Continuous normal summons. So basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens in one card,
I think you pay life points for it, don't you?
500 each, but even still, life points are a resource now.
Damn rush tools.
Yeah. And our final card we're going to discuss for the list is Vanity's Emptiness.
No.
No. Again, it prevents you. It goes back to all the way back to the Dijin monster. It prevents your opponent from special summoning. You set up your entire board. You slap it down. When they start the turn, activate it. Boom, gone.
And then you drop Lightning Storm on them.
Yeah. All right. Now let's get on to the real meat of what people want to discuss. The current format. So I think that we should just go through, each of the top meta decks and just kind of see which ones are ban worthy.
Yeah.
So the first one is Virtual World. I mean, you're the Virtual World player. What do you think? What do you think would be the appropriate hit?
I mean, mostly from what everyone's saying, just hit Calamities for the deck. I mean, I'm fine with that, honestly. I mean, we have the new freaking rank 9 for that anyway to replace it.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it doesn't like stop your opponent for a turn, but it's a monster spell trap negator.
Yeah.
Depending on what thing it has on it, material.
Yeah.
I think that's the only real hit for Virtual that you really do.
Yeah, the only real reason why it's so relevant is because of Calamities. Because if you get rid of Calamities, the deck is actually nicely, I guess you could say, fairly balanced. Because I mean, like, what can you really utilize in it that's OP as Calamities? That would keep it at its current tier. I don't really think much.
I mean, there's a lot of like decent replacements for Calamities. I mean, you could run freaking Enter Blapnir as a substitute, just detached to bash a card on the either hand, field, or graveyard.
Yeah.
But again, it's just like one of your choice.
Yeah.
I guess that, I mean, besides the new rank 9 that we just got in Blazing Vortex, I say that's the only like viable substitute for Calamities you could use.
Yeah, you might,
or just say fuck it, use Dyson Sphere.
Yeah, replace Calamities with Dyson Sphere.
Virtual World is a nice deck to play, but Calamities is usable. Yeah.
Yeah, Sebastian. Firewall Dragon is going to come back on the next list because it's getting errated. I mean, I'd be because it's coming and goes to the past with the errata, which comes out in April. So I would be really shocked if it didn't come off the list.
Mini Venom. Okay, caught up on what I wanted to hear. I agree with Joker coming to 1. I want Dark Matter coming to 1 with an errata. Yeah, I can accept that. Or on summon both players banish 1, declare. Wait, on summon both players banish 1 card detached to allow 2 attacks. For Dark Matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Matter could come back with. I mean, the only reason why you got banned was because of freaking Dragon Rulers.
Yeah.
Because you just do your whole setup there, and then also for Blue Eyes as well when they were meta.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, I think it could come back with an errata.
So the next top tier deck would be Drytron. I think this one will be easy if you just either limit or ban Benton.
I'd say just limit it would be the best option because, I mean, sure, they're getting a new rank 1 coming out in Lightning Overdrive, but they have to still sell the deck itself.
Uh-huh.
So I say putting Benton to 1 would probably be the best option.
Yeah, because even if Benton is getting hit, I don't think it'll kill the deck because people are still going to want to play the deck because of the new rank 1 that's coming out.
Yeah, the rank 1's busted.
So busted. Zodiac Eldritch.
I mean, from that Zodiacs are just fine on their own.
Yeah.
I've been hearing people discussing to just put Zeus to 1.
I can see
Or just
that.
straight up ban Zeus. I'm like, I wouldn't say ban Zeus. I think putting it to 1 would be fair.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, it's a 3K beat stick that changes effect onto itself if it wants to.
Once you get rid of that, then you're good. But with the Eldritch part, it's like we said before,
Cursed
Eldland getting limited. You know, I think that would be a good check in on Eldritch because they haven't been hit since they got out.
People only use 1. Zodiacs use 2, and there's also some other decks that have been starting to use 2 Zeus.
Some of them have even been using 3.
Yeah, because they're extra and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Zodiacs have been using 2. Some Drytron's build, some Drytron build plays 2 Zeuses, and
but I think that Zeus could be put to 1,
if anything.
Yeah.
Virtual World loses Calamity, so should Drytron lose Vanity's Ruler?
That's hard to say because Vanity's Ruler is a little harder to get out than Calamity's.
Not really, because you just need to just switch summon your Drytrons. You just normal summon it out.
Oh yeah, but
it wasn't searchable with Benton.
Oh, you're right. It is searchable with Benton.
But then, here's the thing with the Vanity's Ruler. I'm pretty sure once we get the new Herald level 2 monster for for rituals, I'm pretty sure Vanity's Ruler won't be a thing anymore.
Probably.
Because right now, besides Manju or Manju, Vanity's is your main normal summon for Drytrons. Everything else you just special summon out from your hand or graveyard. But as soon as we get the new Herald, that's your main normal summon.
Yeah.
From now on. So once we get that card, I'm pretty sure Vanity's Ruler will probably just be put to the side.
But the thing is that we don't know when it's gonna be coming out.
I hope it comes out freaking soon because that card's freaking nuts.
Yeah. John, eat your heart out if you're watching.
It's good for any ritual deck. It just sends Herald the Arclight from your to the graveyard. Look, free search.
Yeah. What other decks do you think should be put in check?
I honestly don't really know right now. Those are the main
3.
Main 3 decks that have been topping here and there. Mainly just been Virtual World and.
Oh, what about dinosaurs? Do you think dinosaurs should get checked, or do you think they're fine how they are?
If they weren't hit dinosaurs, I would say just hit miscellaneous. Or Konami wants to be how they usually are, because with Scrap Raptor coming out, because he's technically still a dinosaur.
Yeah,
I can see them putting Overraptor to 1.
Yeah,
just to put more
Fossil Dig. Because Fossil Dig could search out the scrap. Well, if
the Scrap Raptor. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but if they want to sell the Scrap Raptors, then they're going to want to probably keep Fossil Dig at 3.
Yeah, they want to keep the Fossil Dig at 3. So
money.
So if anything, but then again, we aren't getting Lightning Overdrive till like freaking May. So still like quite a while away from that.
Yeah. So
like late May, early June, we'll be getting that set. So still a long way from there, and by then we might get another ban list.
What about the whole Dragoon Anaconda thing?
Just hit Dragoon. But that's all you need to do. Just hit Dragoon.
I mean I agree with you. I mean here's my whole thing on this, and Scott's gonna kill me. I'm fine with it either way because I think that both of them are equally as busted in different ways. Because if you ban Anaconda, what decks can really utilize Dragoon to the max aside from the Red Eyes deck and Dark Magician?
If you ban Anaconda, everyone is going to run a Red Eyes engine with Insight.
Yeah, but how much space in your deck do you have to commit to that? And plus, even if you do and you activate Red Eyes Fusion, that's going to have to be your only summon for that turn.
Most of the time, Dragoon is all you need.
Well, yeah, but why don't they just do that now without Anaconda?
People still do it now.
Okay, but would you rather have both of them Oh, ones that do utilize it, ones that don't, or would you rather just have ones that just utilize just Dragoon?
I'd rather just have Dragoon getting banned. Because I mean, sure, the argument of banning Anaconda is there, but banning Anaconda also hurts other fusion decks that can use it.
I know, but banning Dragoon,
it's hurting heroes, hurts Cyber Dragons, hurts Ancient Gears.
Okay. The thing about that is you can utilize those decks without Anaconda just as easily.
Well, heroes, yeah, definitely you could.
Yeah, heroes you can. Cyber Dragon you can too. I mean, you still can. It may not be a great going first deck anymore without Anaconda, but it's. Yeah, I mean Brian's right with that, but on the other hand, I can see Dragoon getting banned too, and it being just as fine. I mean, for me personally, I don't care one way or the other. I just want this. I just want this combo to just die in some way because it's so busted. Like I don't care if Dragoon is going to get hit because in our own personal games, I'm still going to be running Dragoon in my Dark Magician, and my wife's still going to use it in her Red Eyes deck.
Yeah, like those are just fun.
Yeah, like
fun games between us.
Like for those, I don't care about that. But with Anaconda game banned, I mean it's fine with me too because I don't even run combos with Anaconda, so it doesn't hurt me either. So to me, I don't really care either way. I just want this combo to just die anyway.
So what you're saying is the ban Red Eyes fusion, right?
What I'm saying is that the deck Red Eyes, it needs a better fusion card. It's too heavily restricted. That's my main beef with it. Okay, how about this? If they gave us a better Red Eyes fusion card, I could be completely fine with Dragoon game ban.
Well, Blue Eyes needs one first.
Red Eyes needs a better fusion card. All right, so that's my whole shtick on the thing. I'm fine either way. I can see a game both banned either way. I'm fine. Move on. What about Mystic Mine?
You do your spiel first.
Okay. I like Mystic Mine. I love Mystic Mine. You guys know
Burn for it.
You guys know me. I do chain burn. I do regular burn. I do anti-meta. I do stun. I do all the kind of decks that. Find where it is. I love Mystic Mine. As long as combo decks exist, I'm still going to play Mystic Mine because the whole break my board setup with a bunch of negates, in my eyes, is just as broken and just as oppressive as just slapping down a Mystic Mine. The only reason why people hate Mystic Mine because of that reason is because they think it requires no skill. Whoop-de-freaking-do. So what if you get skill or not? The biggest difference is that you can just slap down a Mystic Mine, and whether your opponent can do something or not, it's like, oh, well, let's move on to game 2. Versus someone who's just playing solitaire with themselves for a solid 20 or 30 minutes total in one turn, that's stupid. Just wasting your opponent's time rather than just going, bam, there we go. Okay, let's move on to the next game and get on with our lives. I mean, back me up here. I mean, am I right on this or am I just crazy?
No, you're right. Definitely. You're definitely right about it. But also coming from a common player himself, I fucking hate the card.
I know, because you're.
But again, I am running freaking Teller Knights that can use it. So
well, Teller Knights aren't really a combo deck. So yeah,
they're more control, bounce everything back to the back deck.
Yeah. So
already,
I think that as long as heavy combo decks are in a metagame, I think that it should stay because it provides a nice balance to it.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Shout out to my boy Thanos. But yeah, Mystic Mine, I think it should stay. But if there comes a time where combos aren't a thing and Mystic Mine just becomes too big of a threat, then yeah, I could see it getting banned because what side you see it or not, you gotta admit it is a pretty broken card. And as long as Mystic Mind's around, Terraforming and Metaverse are still going to be at 1. I'm sorry, that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, those cards are never going to be coming back to more than 1 because, especially with how field spells are nowadays, it's like no.
Yeah.
Speaking of limited cards, should we go over the limited list for a bit?
Yeah, since we're pushing over an hour, I think that we'll just go through the rest of the list to see which cards should come back to 3.
Yeah.
So
again, if you guys have any ideas on what cards could come back to 3 or maybe 2 at first, let us know in the chat and we'll give our opinion on it.
Yeah.
Brian, no, ban the pieces. All right, let's go.
No, the pieces are fine where they're at right now.
And imagine the pieces being at 3 copies.
Honestly, I don't really think that would change much. Because
they still brick.
Yeah, they would still brick because let's say that the pieces came to 1 or came to 3. You would have to run like, what is it, 15 almost bricks in your hand. And what are the odds of you pulling a duplicate? Like, how much of your time in your hand are you going to devote to drawing the pieces? I just don't see it being too viable. So anyway, onto the limits. I think that the Danger Monsters, Jackalopes, Nessie, and Tsuchinoko should be fine coming back to maybe at least 2.
You skipped the Armageddon Knight and
we're going through cards that I think that we should just that we think should come back to 1.
Oh, okay. Or more than 1.
Or come back to more than 1. But yeah, I think that the Danger should be fine at 2.
The Danger's at 2.
Dynamite Knight.
Dynamite Knight could easily come back, honestly, because 2 Jerichos aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
So might as well just bring that dude back to. I'd say probably do it at 2 at first, and then next put him at 3. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think we should just go through them one at a time. Dynarest or Pankratops. Come back to 3. I mean, it's only limited because they wanted to sell Lightning Storms.
Also, people don't like free monster summons.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Double Iris Magician. It come back to 2 or 3. It's not doing anything at 1.
Because pendulums are doing anything anyway.
Genetics Ally Birdman. I think it's fine.
Self-balancing is no.
Yeah. Infernity Archfiend. I think it's fine coming back to 3 as long as Launcher stays banned.
We have Alpha now, though.
Yeah, we do have Alpha,
but Alpha has a restriction to where your opponent needs to have more power on board than you do, and then Pankratops just says, "Oh, there's a monster on the board." Okay.
Summon.
I mean, technically, it's kind of the same thing, but still.
Yeah, a little bit more restrictive because it's taxed specifically. Riley needs to go potty soon, so we're gonna have to wrap this up soon.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we'll just skim through this. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. It's your rotted. Come back to 3.
Great guys, I'm just going for the background 100 though. Well, all right, Sebastian. Well, take care of yourself. Have a good rest of your day.
All right, and have a good of the whole,
Take care, Sebastian.
Yeah. Salmon Great Gazelle.
He can come back to more than 1.
Yeah, probably start at 2.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you keep Circle at 1, I think it's fine.
I honestly think Circle could come back to 1, 2 as well.
Yeah, we're coming, honey.
DeLorean is still there, right? Yeah, DeLorean, he just got on Dorada, so you'll come back to more than 1.
Yeah, Draco Face Off. I think it'd be fine coming back to 3.
Yeah.
Probably not Harpy's Feather Duster, not Instant Fusion. Called by the Grave. Come back.
If Konami isn't gonna give us freaking Crossout Designator, then just put Call back to 3.
You know what I think? I think that they put Called at 1 because they knew that Virtual World and Drytron were coming out, and that card just wrecks those 2 decks. If you really think about it.
I say it'll wreck Drytron more because it actually touches the graveyard.
That's true, but
Because
still.
all the ritual will just go in the hand. So
Trickstar Light Stage, please come back to 3. I ranted about this in a video that's coming up soon for my top 10 decks. So yeah, bring it back.
by stage to 3, but put Reincarnation to 1 or ban it.
Yeah. Sky Striker, Hornet Drones, and multi-roll. As long as Engage is banned, I don't care.
Hornet Drones, no, because it's free.
Oh yeah, that's a token generator.
Yeah. Multi-roll, I can honestly care less because Engage is still gone and Sky Strikers aren't doing as much stuff as they did back then.
Yeah.
Reincarnation by stage 3.
Yes, Angel, you get it.
Reincarnation's still at fucking 3.
Yeah, Reincarnation's at 3. It's at 1 in the OCG.
Oh.
Upstart Gorbland.
No.
No.
Sure, I'll play the 37 card deck.
Yeah. Macrocosmos, yes, bring it back to 3. You can use it.
Yeah, for you, yeah.
Yeah, for me, yeah. Red Reboot, yes, bring it back to 3.
Why is it still at 1?
Because Lightning Storm.
Oh.
I guarantee you that if Pankratops and Red Reboot come back to 3, that Lightning Storm will probably see a drop in price in some shape or form.
Yeah.
Skill Drain, I could see it coming back to 3.
It should come back to 3. I mean, the OCG has it at 3. Is not doing much over there.
Yeah, Wall of Revealing Light, I could see it coming back. It's not really going to be that bad. All right, on to the semi-limits. Miscellaneous. I think it's fine.
Malicious.
Or Malicious. Yeah, sorry.
Malicious has been the one card that just keeps going back and forth everywhere.
It really depends on the format, but honestly, I could see it staying at 2 or 3. It doesn't matter. True King's Return, yes.
That could come back to 3.
Bring it back. Like we said, put all of the True Draco cards, including Diagram, at 3. As long as Masterpiece stays banned, I'm fine. That's what you sound like. I don't know. Is there any other card that you okay, Eric, name one card that you personally want to see come back to 3 the most.
Oh, is he come back to 3?
Come back to 3. We'll do this for the end of our live stream.
I'd honestly just say just put Max C back.
Max C?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it would be Light Stage.
I mean, for me right now, is like everything that I do want off the list can be limited for all I care.
You just want it off the list.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, Maxi's the only one card that Maxi is a card that has to be either at 0 or at 3.
There's no in between.
It can't be at 1 or 2. Because like if you put it at 1, it's a luck sack of a draw.
Yeah.
Put it at 2, okay, it's kind of fair at 2, I guess, but no one likes printing 2 copies of a card.
Yeah.
And you put it at 3, everyone has the chance of seeing it.
Yeah, and for me, obviously, Light Stage. I love Trick Stars. Bring back Trick Stars. If you put Light Stage at 3 and put Reincarnation at 1 or even ban, I'd be fine with that. We can live without Reincarnation. We cannot live without Light Stage. I said it once, and I'll say it forever.
I haven't played Max C when it was playable. You missed all the free draws.
Well, I guess that should end the stream. We're currently at 1 hour and 13 minutes and 16 seconds.
Could have been longer,
but Harley needs to. I need to take my daughter out to go potty. So,
she'd be a whiny baby.
Yeah, she's a whiny baby. So yeah, we're gonna be doing these streams a lot more often. Yes, in our chat, TCG Enterprise, aka Brian the Darkness. We have a Discord. It's on our channel in our links. Plus, our Patreon has finally been approved, so we're going to be launching that later today. So, yay!
Money.
Yeah, money. All right, so we're going to cut this stream out. Feel free to comment down below or send us messages for any future live stream or video ideas that you want us to do, and we'll go ahead and do that for you.
And we'll try and do more streams of these like about every weekend or so.
Yeah, we'll probably shoot
this guy.
Yeah, we'll probably shoot this for like every Friday or every Saturday. It depends on our schedule, but we'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, look forward for another stream next weekend, like we said. But
Hopefully by then the Boundless will be out.
yeah, maybe we'll do a live stream for a Boundless reaction. Who knows? We'll see. But until then, we'll catch you guys later. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Stay safe, wear your mask, and we'll catch you guys later.
Peace.